Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, The Kingly Way. My name is King, and before I get into my subject matter today, I am at Red Lizard. Yes, and I got me a pork belly Red Lizard burrito, and I got 3 tacos, regular tacos. So, the topic today is 5 reasons why I do not miss living in California. So I'm gonna go through each of the 5 points. So first, before I start, I'm gonna bite into a taco, and plus I got some hot sauce. So I might need a little hot sauce here to get me going here. So here we go. So I'm gonna bite into this taco. Here we go. Oh, it's a pretty good taco. Making a huge mess already. All right. So, point number 1, why I do not miss California. Number 1 reason. Housing price is freaking outrageous. It is not as cheap anymore. San Diego, Los Angeles, Bay Area, San Francisco, not cheap anymore. Even Central California is starting to get up there. And probably the cheapest place to buy a home is in Central California. But the thing is, the reason why it's a little cheaper there is the weather is always constantly hot. It's very hot in Central California compared to, living next to the ocean. So yeah, housing is getting outrageous, and we're having a swarm of people moving out of California. So yeah. So that's one of the reasons why I'm happy I'm not in California. And plus, oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, I'm out here in Cebu, Philippines. So I'm enjoying, the island lifestyle for just a little more cheaper. So that is point number 1. Now, before into point number 2, I'm gonna bust this burrito open here. Yep, good old Red Lizard. Red Lizard is a franchise place. They usually serve a lot of Mexican food here. It's not too bad. I like Red Lizard. So it's like my 3rd time here. So for me to come back a 3rd time, I actually like the food. So yeah, so here is the pork belly burrito, or in Korean call it the samgyeopsal burrito. So yeah. Oh yeah, I'm gonna pile that hot sauce on there. Okay, number 2 reason for California, it has the highest gas prices, along with New York. So gas is almost $4 a gallon. It's just not sustainable. And the amount of times we drive that car, and if we're driving an SUV, yeah, you're paying more out the wazoo. So gas prices are just ridiculous. I know in other parts of the states, in different states like Colorado, might be cheaper than California. But yeah, California is just outrageous when it comes to gas prices. So, and even if you're in Central California, where gas prices might be a little cheaper, it's not that much difference. So yeah, that's the number 2 reason why I don't miss California at all. So yeah. All right, before I get into point 3, I'm gonna bite into some more of this burrito here. Oh yeah. These tacos are not too bad. So I'm really like chowing down these tacos. Okay, now point number 3. Why I don't miss living in California. And this goes back to maybe with the gas prices. Just the regulations, especially I'm gonna pick on DMV. There's just so much regulations and costs for car registration. It's not cheap. I witnessed this when I went the salsa verde up in here. Is it me or it just doesn't want to come out? Yeah, I like a lot of sauce. Like when I go to Del Taco, I have like 10 packets of, salsa or, taco sauce. All right, now, point number 4, why I don't miss California too much is, okay, and I know each county is different, but I'm going to speak from LA County. The sales tax is ridiculous. 9.5% for sales tax in the state of California in Los Angeles County. You think nothing of it, but it just adds up. That 9.5% sales tax adds up and adds and adds and adds. Believe me, that's where foreigners that come to America don't have a grab wondering, hey, something's supposed to be $3.99 for Starbucks, right? So it's usually more. It comes out to $4.40 or $4.45 with the California or Los Angeles County sales tax. Now I know in Kern County, Ventura County, it's just a little less, but still, it adds up. Especially if you're going to buy a vehicle in those counties, that does add up big time. Especially when you buy a car in California. So that's point number 4, why I don't miss California. So, all right, I'm gonna put some more verde up in this here. Here we go. All right. And the funny thing is, because I'm in the Philippines right now, I've been running into expats that are either from state of California or Florida. I don't know why, is it just me or something? So majority of the Americans I've ran into, are from those 2 states. It's weird. So, and lately, the ones I've been hanging out with them has some tie to California or Florida, or maybe Illinois. So, All right, so here we go. This is pretty good. I love the burritos here. Now the last point number 5, why I don't miss California. And I think this could even be under the category of America in general. Eating out. Oh my goodness, it's expensive, especially in California. So imagine I go to a restaurant, and if I don't bring a freaking coupon, I'm paying out the wazoo for a meal. So right now, I'm eating at Red Lizard, and actually I splurged a little today because the 3 tacos and this burrito cost 488 pesos, which is about 10 US dollars. Okay, now in California or in America, this meal could have been like what, $10.99, but then you gotta pay the sales tax. Then you gotta pay the 15 to 20% tip. You're busting out at least 15 to 20 US dollars just to go eat out for yourself. And then if you have a significant other, you're paying like 40 US dollars. So it's really ridiculous. Sometimes, yeah, when I go to America, I rarely eat out. You know, I wait till the end of the month to see how much money I have. I get, yay, I get to go eat some steak. So that's another thing I don't miss about America. Now, for example, here in the Philippines, yes, we do have Western food here. It could get quite costly, but I've noticed it's not as extreme as America. But I rarely eat at home. I mostly eat at home. I rarely don't eat as much out. But I could eat out more here in the Philippines, or in Thailand, or in South Korea. So yeah. So that's another reason. So I'm gonna finish up this burrito here. Yeah, it's quite tasty. I haven't been disappointed at Red Lizard, but I don't come here often because it is quite costly. So I'd rather just buy groceries at home and eat at home. Or just sometimes if I want to eat some Filipino food, it's much cheaper. Not too bad, the pork belly. That's not too bad. So yep. So a quick review of why I do not miss living in California. 1, housing, too expensive. 2, gas prices, $4 a gallon, too expensive. 3, so much crap when you're dealing with the DMV, and I could put other things with laws and regulations. Just too many things you got to go through for no reason. 4, sales tax. It's just going higher and higher. That's why sometimes you got to probably move to Oregon. You don't have to pay sales tax, or go to states that have less sales tax. And 5, it's just like eating out is expensive. So that's why I like kind of eat out in Asia, because it's much cheaper to eat out than go to the groceries in some of these countries. So yeah. All right. So if any of you enjoyed any of this content, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for future videos. So wherever you are in the world, have a great day. Bye.